little while. I know I keep saying I'm going to make more videos, but super busy running the company right now, so honestly a good reason that I haven't been making videos. At least it's not from laziness, guys, because I've been staying more than motivated. Self-discipline has been through the roof this week. I've been doing nothing. Oh, there's a deer in the middle of the city. That's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like there's two of them. It's kind of not that uncommon here, guys. That's why I don't look overly excited about it. But anyway, yeah, I've been killing it all week. Staying very dedicated, very motivated. Setting strict bedtimes, strict alarms to wake up in the morning. Calling back every single quote that comes in, even the ones I can't take on, guys, even the small ones. It just keeps your name good, and I've been hearing from a lot of customers lately that they're not even getting phone calls back from a lot of the other companies in town because everybody's just taking on the high profit removals. So even just that call back, even if I can't do the work for them, that's fine. At least I'm getting back to them. They'll be happy at the fact that I actually called back, and they'll remember my company name when it comes to needing future work when I might not be so busy. But I'm also trying to throw in a couple of them. You know, I'll do like 3 to 5 trim jobs, throw them all together in one big shift, and yeah, then I get 3 to 5 new customers that are happy with my work. And when they've all been getting turned down by these other companies, they're not even getting calls back. It makes me look really good. So don't forget the small jobs, guys, even once you do get big. But anyway, I got $5,200 worth of contracts lined up for next week, and I still got 4 open quotes that I'm waiting to hear back from, so that should get me booked solid for the following week. And yeah, I've been killing it. Basically, the whole point of this video, what I've learned this week and would like to share with you guys, is take on those small ones. At least call them back if you don't want to take them on, because when you get into busy season and there's nothing but high profit removals, guys, everyone else with their tree companies are going through the same thing. And you know, when you're getting 10 to 15 calls a day for trim jobs, it's really time consuming to get back to all of them, and it's really tempting to just want to say I'm just gonna ignore them all. But that's terrible. It makes, I mean, everyone else is doing it, so you know, it doesn't set you apart from the rest of them, and that's something that'll kind of make you think you can get away with it and do it. But it's horrible, bad practice, guys. Don't do it. Set yourself apart for the rest of those companies, and like I said, even if you don't end up lining up work or quoting for them, at least call them and let them know that you're too busy to take it on. Because when they're getting ignored by every other company in town and you go out of your way, take that 5 to 10 minutes out of your day. I know it's a solid hour and a half to call back 10 or 15 quotes. Like, I understand that, guys, but it's going to benefit you down the road when those guys need more work and you're not getting blasted in the spring season with work. So I really want to stress that. Call back every single quote, even if you're stupid busy and you know you got to hire an extra guy to leave on the job site while you go and bang these quotes off and make these calls. But it's worth it, guys, and stay dedicated, stay motivated. It's really easy to want to just do a couple $1,000 trees a week and call it quits at that. And you know, I'll be like, oh, I'm making 10 grand a month, I'm doing good. But if you're making 10 grand a month, shoot for 20. Keep going. Like, stay hungry, get out there and quote your ass off. If you want to be lazy and have a lazy week, hire on another guy, put his ass to work. You know what I mean? Don't let your own laziness, and when you become unmotivated, it happens to the best of us. Don't let it affect your bids on jobs. You know, if you're getting 50 calls a week on average, and we all know you can get away with calling 10 of them and easily survive, but call all 50 of those back. Even if you're not feeling up to doing the work, hire a bunch of guys. Those trim jobs are so flippin' easy, guys. You don't need buckets, you don't need to climb, nothing. Go there, quickly trim them up, line up 5 or 6 jobs. Go ahead of your crew. They don't even have to be with you. It's all groundwork. Go trim all 5 of those job sites up. Have your cleanup crew behind you, picking up and doing all the shitty work. And you know what? You'll make $1,000 a day trimming. And all you're doing is going out and spending about 3 hours trimming up 5 smaller trees for $200 trim jobs. You let your guys go do the rest. And that's where you should eventually want to be anyway. Get it down to the point where you're just cutting the trees, and as soon as they hit the ground, you're out of there. And a lot of guys are scared. They're going to think, I'm going to lose profit margins hiring on an extra guy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, you're not needed for that groundwork. That's not what makes you special and worth so much money. What makes you worth so much money is being able to climb these things and take them down. And you could do, say if you have one guy and you're doing a trim job, you could get, say, 3 trees down, right? If you're staying there on site with him, helping him clean everything up right till the end, you're gonna get 3 in. You maybe saved yourself, one extra guy's $120 for an entire day. So say you've got 3 $200 contracts at $600, right? You pay one guy $120, so you're at $480 before fuel, all the other expenses. We'll exclude that, we're just talking labor. Whereas if you had 2 guys and all you're doing is cutting and dropping, you could go do 5 or 6 trees in that same day. Have 2 guys, so you're, for those extra 2 or 3 trees, you're getting an extra $400 to $600, and you're only gonna lose another $120. So at the end of the day, it feels like you're paying out more, but the fact that you can take on more work, you're doing more of the easier work. You're not stuck there raking, you're not stuck hauling branches, bucking things up, loading trailers, any of that. You literally go there, drop that shit on the ground, pack up, go home, let your boys do all the rest for you. That's how it should be. And that'll help you be more motivated to bid on more jobs, because you're not going to be stuck there doing the shitty stuff. But let's not beat this one to the ground. I think we got the main points out. Stay motivated. When you're not motivated, don't forget you can hire guys to do the work for you. Call every quote back, even if you know you can't take the work on because you're too busy. Call them back and let them know. Because 80% of the other companies out there are just ignoring their phone calls. At least where I'm from, that's been the case since I started my company. It's almost impossible for guys to get a trim job in this town. Most of them end up having to call the landscaping companies and hope that they're good enough to do whatever tree they're doing. You're basically screwed here if you want a trim job and it's anything less than a fruit tree. Landscapers won't touch them if it's bigger than a fruit tree, and our companies are just looking for the high profit jobs and the full removals. We're usually not too tied up in trim jobs, but like I said, you got a big ground crew going, take them all on. Do the removals, do the trim jobs, do everything. If you got to start a second crew and go buy another truck, do it. Anyway, we're not going to beat this one to the ground. It's all out there. Stay motivated, take on more work, source more work out, get it to the point where you are just climbing and dropping. You shouldn't ever have to pick a rake up, a shovel, a wheelbarrow, nothing. You should be dropping trees, trimming trees, and getting the hell out of there and going home, or going and quoting more jobs to make more money. So yeah, source it out, guys. Stay motivated. Call every single one of those quotes back. Always follow up on your calls, because it might be a stupid little. They call you and say, oh, I need to get my cherry tree trimmed and pruned, whatever, shaped, whatever the hell they say, right? And then you'll get 2 other calls saying, oh, I need a pine tree removed and I need a maple tree removed. There's a lot of times you're gonna be like, oh, there's $3,000 to $4,000 in those 2 removals right there. Why the hell would I call the cherry tree back? Well, you know why? Because you can call that cherry tree back, let them know you're too busy to take it on. But the fact that you were the one company that actually took the time out of your day to call them back, next time when they want that thing removed because it's dead, or they want the big pine tree in their front yard removed, you're going to be the first guy they call. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. I like to keep them under 10 minutes. We're at 10 minutes right now. Hope this helps you guys out. I hope there's some motivation out of it, some useful tips, and hopefully it springs up some ideas on what you might want to do to start sourcing out work and making your life easier and making yourself more available to go out and quote, which at the end of the day makes you more money. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep hustling every day, all day. Wake up positive, stay positive, go to sleep early, keep your mind set on making money. You want to make money, grow every day, never get satisfied. Stay hungry, guys, stay hungry. All right, I'll see you in the next video. I really hope I helped motivate you, and I'm super busy right now, but I'm gonna do my best to keep these coming at you guys. See you in the next one.